What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video of the Stihl RCA20 hand push washer. Now I really hope someone this thing will be used this year for 2025 this year. Because, I mean, look at this thing. I mean, this thing right here is probably going to get used. I really hope someone this thing will be used this year for 2025. It's like, which it will. I don't know when, if it's not raining outside or anything like that, because I'm hoping some point this thing will get used this year for 2025. Exactly, you can see this was released last year on 2024. You can see because November actually November that means it came out on 2024 last year, which I'm pretty sure this thing's getting used almost like quite a bit, because I'm hoping some point this thing this thing will get used this year for 2025. Exactly, I'm hoping this thing will get used again at some point, because we did use it for creating the bandit, the mower, the tractors, the mower, the chairs, and anything, and bricks or anything like that, but it hasn't been used it ever since. You can see because, well, I mean, how much do I expect this thing to go? I know since the fact this thing got used almost like earlier, so I do hope some point this thing will get used this year for 2025, which I promise that this thing will get used this year. I promise you this thing will get used again this year. But I just like you can see exactly how much we expected this thing to go, which I hope some point this thing will get used again some point this year. But it will get used again at some point, because you know how expected this thing to go. You can see how much expected this thing to go, which I really hope some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it will get used again at some point, because you know how I expected this exactly is going to get used almost like quite a bit, because I really hope some more this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it will get used again at some point, because you can see how much expected this exactly, because ever since this change is going to get used almost like quite a bit, because which it will get used again at some point this year, because you can see how much expected this thing exactly, which it will get used again at some point this year, because well, because one thing I say something like this, because you can see, I really hope some point this thing will get used this year for 2025.